Welcome to CleanerSolutions database training. In this presentation, I will talk about the three features down here on the main bar of safety, EHS evaluation, the browse, clients and trials, and the parts description searches. Let's start with the safety EHS. So this screening has been based on the pollution prevention's options analysis system. And it provides a comparison on various endpoints for health and safety, and it's based on a score of 2 to 10, 2 being safer, 10 being a very high concern. We've broken the categories down into low concern, medium concern, high concern, and very high concern. So this search is quite straightforward. You can put it in your low end, your safer version, safer end, and you can go through a mid-range, high range, or the whole range. For this, I'm just going to do a search between 2 and 6, so I'm looking at the lower concern up through the medium concern. So if I run this search, let it run through, and it's come back with 754 products that fall within that range of 2 to 6. So when you're in this page, you can see where their safety scores panned out, and if you click on the safety score highlight, it'll bring up the overall endpoints, the 8 categories that we look at, and showing you the overall evaluation. And if you want to know more about how this is done, you can click on this to read through it. You can also go to the sister site to this for p2asis.org, the TURI's database that these are based on. You can also click on the product names to find out more about these for performance and the end uses for it. So you can see here's the safety score, but it also shows you the performance testing. So it kind of links together all that kind of information. So now if I go back, search again, let me narrow that search down just to show you one more time. Let's do 2.5 to 3.5. How many products are in the database within that range? So you can see that there's 87 products that match. So you could go through, see which ones are there, what their end uses are for. It kind of gives you an idea of how these products all stack up. If you're really interested to see what the really bad stuff is, you could say, all right, let's go to 8 to 10, run that search. So you can see that there are 30 products in here that have very high concern evaluations in them. You can kind of go through and you can say, well, here's TCE, let's look at that evaluation. You can see where the acute and the chronic, to everywhere except for the atmospheric are all in the 8 or above. The process factors are at 7, so there's a couple that are low, but for the most part, it's one of those ones that we're trying to replace. Now, if we go back to here, let's look at browse, clients, and trials. This was set up based on how the companies that we've been working with for the past 25 years or so, how where they fall in the manufacturing or end use applications of these chemicals. So you can go through, you can click on any of these to see in the middle working. You can see there's a whole bunch of these endpoints. If you look at metal finishing, you can see there where there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 companies, a couple projects that we've worked on. It kind of gives you the summary, what we're looking for, what they asked us to do, what is the status of where they're at. So this one here, these guys have all made changes. This is an ongoing project right now. You can click on the client number or the project number to read more about them. So here are the testing that we've done for this company. You can see that this was something that we were doing in fall of last year. And this is the summary report for that. Pretty straightforward on how to search through the browse, clients, and trials. I'm going to go to the parts cleaning description. This was something that we put together because a lot of times when you're cleaning, you may find something that's not necessarily a good fit for you based on the results that are there, because they may be cleaning small products and you're doing big things, small holes, blind holes, or flat surfaces. This allows you a way to kind of quickly look through something that may be something that's simple and smooth on a hard surface. The parts are large, weighing over 100 pounds. You may not find specific parameters that match. In this case, we actually did. So you can see that these projects here have parts that were similar description to what you were looking for. Does it mean that the end results are going to be relevant to you? Not necessarily. Again, you'd have to go through and read the reports, look at the products, see if it matches what you're looking for. So again, you would click on the client number, project number, trial number to find out, does this match up to what we're looking to have done? So you can see here the information that's there, the summary table. You can get an idea of what these things have been tested for. So these are 3 ways to fine-tune the search you're looking for. It's still a great idea to start with Find a Cleaner to begin your search, and then you can kind of narrow it down based on some of these other search processes. Hopefully that answers some of your questions for this, the use of these tools.